Hi everyone, today we're going to walk through a quick European Union document use case. In this example, we're going to ingest 4 European Union legal documents into ContentIQ so users can ask questions about them and get instant, source-cited answers directly grounded in official EU guidance. The product we're using is ContentIQ. In just a few minutes, we can build an AI agent that answers real public policy and compliance questions, like data privacy, online platform regulation, electronic communications privacy, and cybersecurity obligations, instantly, with answers pulled directly from the EU source documents and backed by citations. First, go to the Connections tab. Here you'll see all the connections that ContentIQ supports. For this tutorial, we're ingesting documents, so we'll be using Document Connect. Under Document Connect, click the Connect button. The first step is to upload documents. For this demo, we're uploading 4 official European Union legal documents that cover the GDPR, which governs personal data protection in the EU, the Privacy Directive, which focuses on privacy and electronic communications, the Digital Services Act, which sets rules for safer and more accountable online platforms and intermediary services, and the NIS2 Directive, which establishes cybersecurity and incident reporting requirements across critical sectors in the EU. Once you have chosen and uploaded the documents, click Continue. If you already have an agent created, you can select it here. But for this tutorial, let's create a new agent. Click Create New Agent. Next, give your agent a name so you can easily find it later. Once you've named it, press Continue, then click Finish and Connect. You'll now see the status of your agent being created. This page shows the full ingestion pipeline: document processing, chunking, vectorizing, database uploading, and uploading the tool. These European Union legal documents are large and information dense, but in just a few minutes we can ingest all 4 into ContentIQ and create a fully working EU policy and compliance agent on top of them. Once it's complete, you'll see the Open Chat Playground button. Click it to start testing your new agent. We can ask any question across these 4 EU regulations and get instant source-cited answers. First, let's ask when an organization is required to report a breach, cybersecurity incident, or other regulatory issue to an authority or affected party. We instantly get a clear breakdown of the reporting timelines. Notify the authority without undue delay, send an early warning within 24 hours, submit a full incident report within 72 hours, and then provide a final report within 1 month. It also explains when affected users or service recipients need to be notified and shows that all of it is pulled directly from the source documents. Next, let's ask what obligations organizations have under GDPR, e-privacy, NIS2, and the Digital Services Act to protect personal data, communications, systems, and users. Here, ContentIQ also shows one of our key features. When the platform finds overlapping information across multiple relevant sources, it lets us choose exactly which source we want the answer to come from. Then ContentIQ gives us a structured answer across all 4 frameworks, covering lawful processing, confidentiality of communications, cybersecurity risk management, incident reporting, content moderation, and user protection, while also showing exactly which documents the information came from. Now let's ask, under GDPR, within how many hours must a controller notify the supervisory authority of a personal data breach after becoming aware of it? ContentIQ answers immediately, without undue delay, and where feasible, no later than 72 hours after becoming aware of the breach. Then we can scroll down and show the exact citation from the source document, so you can see precisely where the answer was pulled from. Next, let's ask what obligations organizations have across GDPR, e-privacy, NIS2, and the Digital Services Act. Again, ContentIQ finds overlapping content, so it asks us to choose which source we want to prioritize. It explains who each law applies to, from data controllers and communications providers to critical service entities and online platforms, and shows that even non-EU organizations can still fall under these rules if they serve EU users or have a substantial connection to the Union. Again, all source-cited directly from the documents. Finally, let's ask what rights individuals or users have under these 4 laws in relation to privacy, communications, platform safety, and protection from misuse of their data or services. Once again, it lets us choose between overlapping sources when more than one document is relevant. Then ContentIQ returns a source-cited answer, showing the user rights it found in the documents. For example, under the ePrivacy directive, it identifies rights around cookies, confidentiality of communications, traffic data, direct marketing opt-outs, security risk notifications, and correcting or deleting personal data. And every part of the answer is cited directly back to the original source material. If you click Ingest Analytics in the sidebar, you will see a list of your agents. Then click View Analytics on your agent, and you'll see all ingest analytics for your agent, like uploaded documents, ingest time, and more. To view usage analytics, click on Usage Analytics in the sidebar, then search for your agent. Click on View Analytics and you'll see exactly how people are using the agent, including questions per month, average session length, response latency, and more. We also have role-based access control. If we go to Administrative Settings, we now see Role Settings. From here, we can create a new role by clicking the Create Role button. Next, we can give the role an ID, a display name, and an optional description. Then click Create Role. If we go to Account Assignments, we can see all users in the system. By clicking the Edit button beside a user, we can assign that user to the new role. Then if we go to Content Management and click the drop-down menu, we can search for our agent. We can view all the ingested content in that agent. Click Edit on the specific documents you want to assign the role to. This means only users assigned to that role will be able to view those documents. We can also select all documents, click Manage Access, and assign access in bulk. When you're ready to deploy, click Deploy Agent in the sidebar. Next, click Deploy Agent again in the top right. From here, choose how you want to deploy, external agent or widget. Then, select the agent you want to deploy. Next, you can customize the look and feel of the agent using options like background color, text bubble color, and more. You can also customize the welcome message and choose which roles are allowed to access that deployment. Once everything is customized and ready, click Finish, and you instantly get the deployed URL. And just like that, you now have a fully working deployed agent. This quick demo shows how easy and how powerful ContentIQ is. We ingested official EU documents and turned them into an agent that delivers instant, source-cited answers with full analytics, role-based access control, and instant deployment. Thanks for watching, and reach out to our team for more information.